It wasn't.
That
You
wasn't
said
talking shit. Oh, you were just
It
looking
speaking the
was.
back
truth.
at it, you didn't realize you were talking shit like that. But kind of looking at it now,
It kind of looks like she was talking shit.
yeah.
It looked like she was talking shit then. What are you talking about? Her closest friends just died,
I
and you're
would
like,
have
yeah,
rephrased.
put them in a body bag, nigga.
You said you were
I,
inebriated.
I would have rephrased, huh?
You said you were inebriated.
No, it
Oh,
it it. In hindsight, it had a different effect than what's intended.
Heard.
I mean, I think it works out great story wise.
All right, well, finish writing the chapter and then we'll see. I mean,
When we get to
Do I
your
have time to
turn,
get a
we're
song
all
off?
going
With
to stop and wait.
what
Do I have
happened?
time to get a song off, Brian?
Yeah, 'cause I gotta fix these tokens so they work right.
Cool.
It was
Like
working
this,
Last
perfectly
this is
time
gonna
I
be
fine
the
did that.
vibes.
earlier.
Last time in the shadow of the echo.
Hold on, I gotta fix the tokens. Give me 1 second. Last time these damn tokens were working. Yeah, they've been slowly shutting down. Doo-doo-doo. I have no idea why these aren't working right. What did you do with Fredbot? Um, oh, Fredbot pulled the YouTube stuff, so it's SoundCloud. It's kind of roundabout. um, okay, I will put on all music so we can kind of start moving towards starting. And I guess I will.
I've let you hear it before, Brian. You fuck with it.
Dope.
So I think it goes, "What you did to me, I swear to you, it's gonna come back like a boomerang." That's April O'Neil's vibes right
You guys are welcome to talk a little strategy while I get this fixed, if you'd like.
now. Not while you're listening. Fuck out of here.
I actively okay. I'll deafen myself while you guys talk. Hold on, where's the button? I gotta find the deafen button. All right, now fixing these stupid fucking tokens. Sorry, folks out there. I'm trying to get these tokens fixed while they're strategizing, or at least supposed to be. Oh, you know what? I realized because I deafened myself. I don't think you guys can hear it either. That's not really appealing from a, watching point of view. So I guess I'll just narrate some stuff while that's happening then, so you guys aren't just sitting here looking at nothing. Why isn't the Tailspire screen up? A lot of things are being buggy right now. Let me go find the Tailspire. Static tokens. Names, links, episodes. Video capture, we don't need that. Silent tokens we have. Talking tokens, those are the ones that aren't working except for Midas for some reason. I'm going to hide those for now. We may have to delay the rollout of these silent tokens.
I'm putting it up.
Okay,
Brian.
I'm back.
Can you just start the stream of the map?
I got to pull it back up. It didn't come up for some reason. Give me one moment. I'm not sure. There's a couple things that just decide not to work randomly. I don't know what's going on.
What happens when you upgrade your computer on a what's that shit called? Fuck. Joke's ruined now.
These things
Hey,
happen.
Brian,
Yes.
did
Proof
you
on
ever
it.
Stone Giant out like I mentioned after
Did I-
you reminded me last session?
Did I do what?
Take the Stone Giant, have the Stone Giant come out of my building.
No, I did not do that, no.
Oh yeah.
Hey Brian, can you drop your headphones one time real quick?
Yeah.
Just give me 15 seconds.
Yep.
Guys, don't forget that a lot of us still have the accelerators. So now's probably the time to use them bitches. I know I still got 4 of them bitches.
I don't think I have any.
Accelerator.
You should have 2. I thought everybody had 2 except Davina. Davina gave me hers.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, I heard you, but I'm gonna have to ask Brian exactly what they do when they come back. When he puts his headphones back on.
I don't know what they do, but y'all got them.
Also have some other stuff to help. I got Elixir of Resilience. I have some Star Plasma that will help as well for spells and melee.
What's your star plasma do?
The Star Plasma gives you full hit points on spells or melee attacks.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. And you got Elixir of Transformation as well.
And what's it called? The booster thing?
Okay, headphones are back up.
They give you +1.
Hey Brian, what do the accelerators do?
You don't hear what I just said.
No, I had the volume down.
What do the accelerators do?
+1 to hit and damage, if I'm not mistaken. That's what they're in tonight. +1 to hit and damage.
Gotcha.
So my Star Plasma will do full hit and damage.
For the first attack, I believe.
Well, we
Let me
don't have your
double
Star
check.
Plasma.
Huh?
But we don't have your Star Plasma.
I can give it to you.
I don't know if you could get to us, is what I'm saying. Right now, like we in the middle of being attacked. It's kind of like fight and survive. Maybe we can get together, but it's fight and survive right now. Because we're all separate.
And we don't have the telepathic bond up right now because we're asleep.
Yeah, that's right.
So we hear it around, like we know, like, oh shit, there's a fight going on other places besides here, like besides just me. Well, we can't communicate.
Brian, is Solus able to take things out of my bag of holding?
Uh, that's interesting.
If I told you I was going to take him out after you reminded me the game before last that he was still in there.
You guys like went home and you didn't. Is the issue with that? And I couldn't like. If you guys were taking a regular long rest, I wouldn't have done it for you before the long rest ended.
Who wouldn't?
If we had started the session and it wasn't you guys getting jumped, I would not have. Oh, and I take the Stone Guardian out of the bag for Solora. So I had to do everything the same I would have done for a normal long rest that you guys take.
I got one last question. How many charges does the Staff of Healing hold?
I should stay on the item.
Okay.
10.
Yeah, it does have 10. You're right.
I guess he can. I don't see why not. I don't see why not.
How close are we to dawn?
You guys are within the first 2 hours of sleeping.
How close are we to dawn?
A very long way away.
So would he be able to get the stone giant out? Let me check the stats of an owl. They're pretty smart, but you have to have intent on what you're pulling out of there. He was a Hulk last time, but yeah.
So is the waiting screen for the Twitch the ad for Pocket Spades?
Yep, we're off the waiting screen now, though. That's one of the rotating images.
That's dope.
It is indeed.
Talk about vertical integration.
Are we waiting on something?
Me making decisions. We're gonna roll an intelligence check when the time comes for it to try to pull the stone giant out the bag, or stone guardian, shield guardian, out the bag, and we'll go with that.
All right, whoever's playing Solora, make sure y'all.
Killer.
Last time on the Shadows Echo, as the Misfits bedded down to rest, having discussed most of their attack plan for the next day's competition, their rest was rather rudely interrupted as Kaya and her forces attacked the Misfits in the cover of night, seeming to have no interest in waiting and following the rules of Sethret any longer. They attacked by bedroom, bringing up Solora's first. The combination of the sneak attack damage and the regular damage, she was instantly brought to 0, though her attack did stabilize her, as April O'Neil was also in the room, and this is partially a revenge plot of hers. Midas, I think someone was attacked next. He took pretty hefty damage. Midas was attacked, though he was able to use his reaction for Hellish Rebuke, which in turn alerted X. He was able to dodge his attacker. Once getting the better of him, he was able to alert then Mir and Davina and Oriana. And with this chain reaction of alerts, the final 3 people did not take the full brunt of their attacks. 2 of the attackers are dead. 1 is blinded, 1 is stunned, 1 is poisoned. Kaya is still downstairs enjoying the beverages. She has not seen fit to enter the fight yet. Everyone's taken some damage, I believe. Midas has twice been knocked to 0, but using his channeling has been able to bring himself back to life. Twice now, and counting. Uh, Solora is in the most
Back
dire
to
of these
consciousness.
situations. Hmm?
Back to consciousness. He didn't die.
Yes, back to consciousness. He is yet to actually die. Solora is in the most dire situations as April O'Neil does have her knife to Solora's throat as she is in turn talking some cash shit about the situation. But let me. That is where we'll pick up. We did Midas. Well, say hold on one moment. So you playing in Solora's stead did have Solora say the words to contact her grandmother, to activate the scrying of her grandmother, and rolled persuasion with advantage, which ended up really high. I'll tell you in one moment. There were a lot of rolls last week.
Hella rolls.
Well, they actually weren't overly high. So, Michelle, if you'd like to roll persuasion with advantage again. To entreat your grandmother's aid here. You are muted if you're talking.
Are you? Who are you talking to?
Michelle.
I have a question after Michelle's
I
done.
think she's just spectating. She said, I don't know if
She
she's
did
actually
say
gonna be
that.
able to talk.
What is your question?
How did I know I got hit?
Mhm.
A pretty big. I got hit pretty big, like 60 something.
No, you did not take 60 points of damage.
Well, my stuff is down to 36 right now. You did say 60, and I was like, God damn.
60 feels impossible.
No, I think that's accurate because that's about what I got hit with as well.
Yeah, I was like, it's pretty steep. But anyway, how did I get hit?
No, I got hit with 31. Never mind, sorry.
You got hit by an assassin that snuck up behind you and literally hit you with a poison dagger.
Oh, a poison dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay, never mind.
Did you see the roll?
Hold on, let me scroll down. Sorry.
Yeah,
You have advantage. Roll again. Oof. Okay. Never mind. All right. So you have on the first round of combat, you said the words to reach out to your grandmother. In a way that wouldn't alert Miss O'Neil to it meaning anything, but in a way that completely invoked your grandma the seriousness of the situation you're in. So she's had 6 or 12 seconds on her end so far. Any other questions before you hop fully into it? From anybody?
I just want to remind you that I have what's it called? Hold on, the gauntlets, the gauntlets of overpower on.
Okay.
I have them attuned to me, just so you know.
All right.
And the brooch of shielding.
What does the brooch of shielding do?
It says, while wearing this brooch, you have resistance to force damage and have immunity to damage from magic missile spell.
Okay. Duly noted. Please keep track of that. I'm going to forget, but very good to know.
Are you going to stream the map
on
Discord?
Sorry, guys.
You know, for us spectators and such.
My only question would be, does my family support me the way that Stellaris supports her?
Well, she has magic words to say to have her grandmother look in on her. You don't exactly have a Overwatch
Yeah, I
command
do.
word. You don't.
Yeah,
You
I
keep
got
saying Vic.
bullshit ass mirror.
Yeah, you got the mirror. Do you still have the mirror? I think you still have the mirror, right?
I thought I do, unless no, I didn't lose it anywhere.
All right, you still
Yeah.
have it.
All right.
And you have
Brian,
sending
where is
spells.
my
I'm not gonna metagame it though.
That's not metagame, but you know you have an object to call for family. Slower.
No,
where's my bag of holding in this room? And where's Solus?
Solus is wherever you like Solus to be, having been slept. Well, it's been around, so if Solus was in your room sleeping, Solus is now freaking out in your room, wherever you like him to be. Where would you put your bag of holding? The rooms are all very sparse, because we never got a chance to talk about them, and I couldn't find a natural way to bring them up without you guys realizing there's a reason I was asking about your rooms. I assume it'd just be next to your bed, on probably the side away from the door.
Realistically, probably be one person.
You would sleep
I
with it
don't know.
on?
I don't know. I never had to think about it.
Well, it's not
Let's just say
overly
it's next to my
valuable.
bed.
Did you give it to Farron because of the eggs, or have you not given it to him yet?
I don't know that.
I don't think you gave it to him yet. You guys talked about it, but I think you kept it.
Yeah.
Okay, so with the eggs being in it, then you might sleep with it on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you meditate anyway, so it's not like you're really getting super comfy in the bed.
Exactly.
So you have it on.
Sure.
Solus would be somewhere in the room, perched or flying.
Did they drag me out of my bed?
Assuming you meditate in the bed, yes. You're currently positioned where you are positioned.
Right.
They kind of wanted you to see anyone coming past the door. But
Actually,
we do begin on your turn, which is why we're here.
okay. So, are they? So they're both like kind of behind me.
The guy has you grappled in a head. It's a headlock wouldn't super work, kind of around the shoulders and down. And April has a knife to your throat and kind of just right next to your face, so she can talk shit to you.
Where are my hands?
Available to you. You're kind of like pinned around the biceps, so you can bend your elbows and have full.
Okay,
kind of
that's what I was
motion.
gonna say. So I can bend at my elbows.
Yes.
All right, so so I'll just.
The last thing April said, because her focus is kind of side-eyeing you and looking straight forward. Last thing she said was dead bodies should start coming down to the doorway soon. So her focus is more on what she expects to see coming to the door, and not fully on you.
So can I do this? Okay, so can I say, as a bonus action, I'm gonna snatch the bag of holding and toss it towards Solus, but I want to control Solus for my main action.
She did tell you if you try something, she's going to cut your throat. You can make a sleight of hand check and see if you can get this off, but there's a risk to it. Yeah, she's gonna give you the do something, I'm gonna murder you spiel.
She also did tell you she wants you to watch people die.
Say it again. Yes, she
And
does want you to see everyone.
To watch people die. Yeah. So does she want to cut her throat, or does she
want
to watch people die?
You do have those conflicting statements. She wants you to be alive to see what happens to your friends, like she had to.
Can we say Solus has been flapping around obnoxiously then?
Absolutely.
Okay, so then can we have him just like fly by me and snatch it off himself?
Yeah, you can try that. Let me pull up the stats really quick. It's gonna be a D20 -3 because a Hawk's strength is -3.
He's trying to snatch your.
The bag of holding.
And like, actually, no, because if he does that, then he can't get the thing out in the same turn, right?
No, not in the same time.
All right, then I'm gonna just throw it to him. If she cuts me, whatever.
I will give the. There's a third thing happening here. Your tattoo is slowly starting to burn.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess we're just gonna sit here. Can I? Okay. Can I do this? Can I transfer my to my I guess consciousness for my focus to channel through Solus, and can I that action for him to grab it if things if my grandmother doesn't appear by next round or something.
So say that to me one more time. You want to essentially put your full focus / consciousness into Solus to be ready to act, or to act this time?
To be ready to act.
Okay. Yeah, so you can hold essentially Solus's action to, because Solus gets her own initiative and everything, right?
Yeah. So really, it would be like holding his and my action, but.
Let me roll initiative.
Is it initiative, or is it that he usually just goes after me? Because I think that's usually how
I think we've just been putting him after you, but I do think we'll just put him after you again.
Okay.
That makes life.
All right. So then I'll do it that way. I'll hold my action and throw it to him. And
oh, they erased the turn order.
No, they didn't.
They did. Give me one moment. I'll throw it back the fuck in.
But you do know it though, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to last week's stream and just plug it in really quick.
Ah, got you.
Fun. But okay.
So what you putting on your side? I'll make it. Don't worry, man. Thank you.
Are we streaming right now?
Of course we are.
Never mind. I'll keep my comments. About what's going on outside my window right now.
Hey, text it to me. I want to know.
Put it in the group me chat.
Okay. I took a picture of it last week because I always do that just in case. It's always extremely.
That's a good habit.
To be prepared. It's a great habit. It's worked out great every time. All right, Samson. This guy. Midas. That guy. And all things considered, you guys did really good last week.
I thought so. It could have went way less. So the fact that it stayed, kind of Republican Senate was cool.
Republican Senate.
As far as we're concerned.
I do not remember the order that the guys you're fighting are in. Okay. And we have X, Miss O'Neill.
Can you pull up a video from, I don't know how much processing power this would take. Let me preface this with that. But could you pull up a video from last week when we were in the fight where the turn order is visible to you?
Well, I have everything. It's just that I had, when someone gets a condition, one of the nameless enemies, I changed their name. So we have dead, blind, stunned, fighting Shalora, fighting Samson, and poisoned. I don't remember what order they are in, but I do remember it was dead, blind, stunned. So that's the most important of them. So we're good. It just changes the order that they move in, but they all move in the same turn anyway, so it doesn't really change anything for us.
Or it's all happening at the same time.
Yes. So that's fine. Okay. And that brings. Wait, that doesn't seem right. Oh, I got that backwards then. Yeah, Midas is before Shalora. Okay.
Yeah, you can go off of the recap of how you said we were attacked. You said it was me, then Midas, then X.
Oh, that was just the
mirror,
rules,
right?
But we got it. We are now on Mir's turn. Mir, you, I believe, have gotten up. You've gotten up. You're no longer prone. The fight is currently taking place outside the door as X head came in to attack the person who was attacking you and to pull some of the attention off. Currently, no one is directly engaging you. What would you like to do? Terrence, you are muted if you're talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's on me, right?
Yes, it is.
Where am I? I know what I want to do. Where am I? Right dead center, right?
Yep.
Where's the guy who hit me?
He is here.
So he snuck up behind me and then moved away.
Yeah, he beat you the fuck up. Then X attacked him, so he went after X.
I see. Okay, so then I don't need to move. Let me use my potion as a bonus action if I can. Potion of healing.
Mm-hmm.
I think I go down one. Yeah, I only had one left, so that's it.
Oh, what kind of potion was it?
It was a potion of healing.
Greater, lesser. They have different values.
It says red fluid and this vital regains 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
There you go. 2d4 plus 2. There might be a button for it. If not, you have to just roll 2d4. And the left of the screen for that, there's a dice roller, and you can pick 2d4. Man, now Fred boat doesn't want to work. What is going on today?
Hey.
Must be in retrograde.
Got 9.
Between that and Silicon Valley blowing up. 9 more hit points to you, sir.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to heal. That's like it's significant enough, but it ain't. But it is. Anyway, plot changes. And he's right there. Okay, that was my bonus action, correct?
Correct.
So I have 2 actions, 1 action and 2. What do I have again? I don't forget how to do this stuff.
You have movement and an action left.
Okay, bet. I feel like I could just punch the shit out of him.
If you run up on him?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just run like hard as because I'm pretty sure his back is turned towards me.
It is. It doesn't really add much to what you're gonna do here.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Yes, I'm gonna run up to him and like punch the shit out of his head.
It'll be a +8 to the attack.
Plus did you in my gauntlets of ogre power?
Yeah, that gives you a 19 for strength. That's a +8 total for when you're punching people.
But I do add that to like other tools that I can use to hit people with, correct? Or is it just to punching?
Well, if you're gonna say you're punching, then you're just punching. Outside of that,
but it says to my strength. It says to strength.
Yeah, so all your strength-related stats are increased now.
Okay, but I'm just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I want to hurt him personally. What's what I roll for that?
If you're on the app, you can just unarmed strike and press the +8.
hold on. Trying to find it. It said actions, unarmed strike plus 8. God damn it.
What was it?
17 altogether.
All right, give me one memento. Gotta double check the character sheets of the people jumping you.
What are you talking about?
You said 17?
Yeah,
That hits.
man.
Go ahead and roll damage, which is it's 5 damage, bludgeoning.
God damn it.
You do 5 points of damage to him.
The strength only adds to like the probability of me hitting him, not to the bludgeoning part.
I mean, you do straight 5 damage because you're that strong. That's what it is. It's a straight 5. It's not rolling for it. It's automatically 5. So like if you had a strength-based weapon like a club, it would probably be +4 on top of whatever the club can do.
Gotcha. So what use my star for melee?
Say again.
If I use my if I drank my star plasma, would that just give me just 5 bludgeoning?
Yeah, that wouldn't change an unarmed strike. Unarmed strike for you is just going to be a straight 5 points even. Unless you crit, then it's double. But outside of that, it's just going to be 5.
Okay.
I mean, you're an alchemist artificer. It's not like you're about the hands life. Even if your strength
felt
is
like
19.
them gauntlets was about to do some serious shit, but
you have 19 strength instead of 2. Like, I mean,
I guess that's true. Yeah, I guess that's true. All right. And I only have movement. I know I didn't really do much damage to him, so is there a way that you know what? Oh, that's an action. I can't like misty step away from him.
Do you still have that?
I thought I did. I think I looked at all my stuff. I thought I had like either misty step or some type of step, whatever.
Am I able to get out?
Am I able to get out the door?
No, it's blocked on the other side by an enemy. You'd have to misty step out if you want to get out.
And that's an action.
Yes.
All right, so you know what? I'm just gonna.
Oh, misty step's a bonus action, but you use your potion, so you've used your bonus action already.
All right, now I'm gonna stick around.
Okay. That then brings us to Davina, who, with Oriana, just murdering the fuck out of a guy. They will continue that onslaught. This gentleman is blinded because he used Blinding Smite last time. Let me pull up her character sheet as she will continue her mini massacre.
Crap, Brian.
Yes.
While you're doing that, I know everything deleted, but can you recall if the people were stunned last week?
I have those.
Okay.
Oh, let me just see who he punched just now.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
He just punched poison.
Okay.
The guy behind you is stunned. So, Davina. He's going to take 2 swings of a battle axe at advantage because this person is blind. 27 will hit. 15 points of damage. As she takes a big swing with the axe, chopping it, and from down the hall you hear is an axe slamming into wood as it cleaves clean through his neck, dropping him to the ground as she pulls her axe back out. She will continue down the hall. And we'll take a second strike against the stunned gentleman. .22 will hit. She will deal 6 points of damage this time. That brings us to Samson. Now, Samson, the person you were just fighting, ran up the steps after taking the last strike against you.
Right. So I am going to get within eyesight of him and let forward an Eldritch Blast go.
Pew, 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 pew.
Right. Easy enough to do.
Two hit.
Yep, 21 and 26 for 12 points of total damage to him.
How's he looking?
He looks okay. He's taking some hits here, but he's doesn't look anywhere close to falling over yet. So far, he has
I will
taken
get the right hand.
37 points of damage so far.
That's not bad. Never mind. Still think he's the right hand. But I don't.
Brings us to Oriana as her and Davina continue their upstairs onslaught. Give me one moment to pull up her character sheet. Just going to put her in the campaign so her rolls will pop up. All right, swing 1 with the Sword of Wounding. 20, that'll hit. Oh, he's starting. Let's see if we can get a natural 20. We cannot. 12 points and 1 wound. She'll swing again.
I'm sorry, I didn't know I was a real good support character. I can do mass healing.
You guys' healing has jumped off the charts at this point.
Yeah,
We went from none of it to all of it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's super dope.
that really helps, Mir. Like, I mean, Terrence, that helps a lot.
Evidently, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I need to get out this door and see you guys. Because it says if I can see you within range, I can hit you. Bet. All right.
Okay, she's going to use another key point to do flurry of blows to get 2 more punches in. $23. 8 points. And the final punch. 26. 7 points. Oh, he is barely standing. Hold on. He, as Davina runs up, it slams him with the battle axe, followed directly by Oriana coming with 2 swings of the wounding sword and then 2 direct hits with her fist, just trying to put him in the dirt. He bounces off the door. It barely keeps his feet as he's just bleeding from everywhere, but still standing. This brings us to the dead person, the blind person who's now dead. Let me change his name to blind and dead. And to the stunned person who, like every great samurai movie or anime, explodes with the wounds and collapses to the ground. As the sword of wounding does its job.
Sorry.
That's okay. That. Gotta move the cord around 1 second. That brings us to the one that currently has Solora grappled. One second. Okay. So that brings us to the one that has Solora grappled. He is just. Yeah, we're not back to April yet. We just at the guy, right, at the goon at the moment. Right, and it is 6 seconds. Exactly. So there's a lot of options there for that. He is just going to tighten his grapple, so it's a strength check versus yours, Solora. Well, you can use strength or dex to try to get free of the grapple to a degree. Okay. You remain grappled. Okay, the one who was fighting Samson. Now, he came up the steps, watched his teammate, what he is sure, get straight out murdered. And Midas, who came walking out afterwards looking terrifying. Samson just lit off 2 Eldritch Blasts, or 4 Eldritch Blasts from down the stairs. He was able to duck 2, took the full brunt of 2. He is losing his nerve a little bit. Yes. Correct. One guy's grappling you, Abel's just holding a knife to your throat separately. Abel doesn't have a grip on you at all. Yes. Okay, so things are not looking up for our friend here. Correct. Hating is a natural part of life. He is going to say, "This isn't how it's supposed to go." And then we'll yell out, "Gaia, they're slaughtering us up here!" And he will take out his bow and... Geez, rocking a fucking hard place. Man, it's going pretty great. He is going to what's his movement? I am flipping recording my mind right now. Sorry. You guys are fucking dangerous and you're murdering him. He's going. Okay. Yeah, he will take 2 shots at Midas with the crossbow. Yeah. Okay, last chance. He's shooting at Samson because Samson's in the way of him escaping. I'm rolling. That's what's happening. No, he's not going to shoot at Mike. He's going to shoot at you instead. Relax, man. I didn't even roll. I didn't even roll yet. Relax, man. Okay, so first hit. 13. Second one. 27. 1d8 plus 4. So that is 6 points of damage on the first one. And he will take his 6 points on that strike. And his third shot, 23. Okay. And that is 9 points of damage. Okay, and he is going to skedaddle down the stairs. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can have attack opportunity if you like as he went out of your combat range. No, it's a melee strike. Unless you're a warcaster. 20 will hit. Unarmed strike should have the damage right next to it. Oh, there it is. 3 points of damage to him. He will use his bonus action to dash and go another 30 feet. None of your compatriots are down here but Solora. Well, you know everyone's rooms are. You know the only other room down here is Solora's. Okay, so get to the top of the stairs and say, Gaia, we're gonna need some help. Brings us to the poison. Yeah. This brings us to the poison guy. X has hit him. Now Mir has hit him. He does not find himself in a good position. He is going to... And he just saw his friend outside the door get outright murdered. Which no one loves to see. He is going to... I mean, this fucking sucks for him. Okay, he is going to use his bonus action to disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Jumps out the window. Say again? No, he disengaged, so you could not. Let me roll acrobatics for him to see how this jumping out of the fucking window goes. We need... Unless you disengage with your action. Okay. So he has jumped out the window and is currently elsewhere. You're gonna jump out the window too? You're not a monkey anymore, man. Calm down. X, your turn. Yes. That's Mir. No, just the upstairs members. Ah. Sorry. Davina or Oriana will say, everyone upstairs is accounted for. Have you heard from downstairs? You've heard a few. Yes. What's your movement speed, Greg? Okay, so with 40 you get downstairs. You can see Midas, who has come out of his room. A little bloody, but he's standing. No, you are no, you are 10 feet away. Okay. He can't. He can't. It's full movement. This brings us to April O'Neil. After the individual ran past and hearing the quick report, she's a little pissed. She will curse under her breath. These fuckers. It's not this fucking hard to kill a lot of you. And she'll go and slam the door shut. And come back to Solora and say, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Neither of us is leaving this room. I'm gonna roll for the third guy in here to see how he feels about that. Okay. This brings us to Kaya. Kaya will stand up and come to the bottom of the steps and look up at her very sad compatriot. Yes. Okay. Roll a d20 for me. We're going to add -3. Add. $14. Okay. As you do have access to your hands elbow down, you would be able to unattach the strap a bit, making it a little easier for Solus. As Solus is able to swoop in, grab the bag, and quickly back up. Without the person grappling you noticing, as he is a bit concerned with the growing situation. That a bonus action? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think it is. Okay, okay. No, he's right. He has been using it as Jesus for a while. So this is the first time he's used it as X. That is. If you hit short rest, it'll show you a dice. If that dice number. If you hit the short rest button, it shows you a dice 1d whatever plus something. 1d8 is your martial arts die. Okay. Brings us back to Kaya. She will say. She will simply say up to him, "Fear not, my sorry companion. This was never intended to be a fair fight." And no one's anywhere near to see her, so. Midas. Yes, yes. Strength check, and you're probably going to move at half speed. Okay. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. What's your full movement? All right, you can get. It'll be your action to hide. Okay, so go ahead and roll stealth for me then. Is that Terrence sleep? Did you really? Oh, you're hidden. you go and cross the showers. You kind of bring the flame down to an low ember. And you are pretty damn well hidden. Okay. So I figured out how to move people out of this chat to another chat. So if the snoring gets loud, I can move him away. Okay, this brings us back to Solora. Now, Solora, in this moment, you have a plan in motion. It is going well so far. Sanctuary. I'm gonna bounce him over. Tell him to come back over here if he wakes up, Greg. So, Shlo, your plan is going well. At this point, as your forearm feels like it's on fire from the tattoo, is your intent more on what's happening with your forearm or executing your plan of getting the Shield Guardian out? You are muted if you're talking. This is. There was something she did before and it alerted you that way. This is like 100 times more painful. If you didn't know any better, you swear there was smoke coming off out of your arm. This is an A or B. Okay. As you focus your attention on the pain in your forearm and really just try to understand what it is your grandmother's trying to get across to you. Roll 2 d20s for me. $24. Oh, I did want them separate. That's okay. I should have said that. 15. Yes. Okay. That's entirely on me. My apologies. Okay. You focus and kind of clear your mind and just try to will yourself to understand the meaning of this and what's happening. And as you do, a concept comes to mind. More of a myth that just kind of kept popping up in your childhood, in your trainings in the astral monastery, of an ability to transcend location, to, instead of summoning your inner id, to summoning something else. Just things your grandmother's always told you about the strength of bloodlines and roots running deep, and how the Faust are never alone. And in this moment, it all kind of seems to snap into place. And without thinking, you just quietly say under your breath, solar flare. And in that moment, your forearm explodes in light as all of your key points are extinguished. Your key points are extinguished. And in that moment, in that light, there's a booming voice that says, "You dare touch my granddaughter." Beyond it, "You dare touch my daughter? You dare touch my daughter? My sister? My sister?" As as the light grows brighter and stronger, slowly stepping out of the beam of light, slowly stepping out, your visage is flashing between people in personalities and shapes and incarnations. As roll a d6 for me. 4. Dad. 4. As the light dims and the astral visage begins to take a shape, and what you first see is a sharp cutlass in one hand, brass knuckles in the other. Someone breathing heavy as if steam is just pouring out of their mouths as the form of your sister solidifies. Do you fucking dare touch my sister? As the rage takes her fully. As she kicks April into the wall and then takes 3 strikes at the person holding you. I don't believe I have a token for her. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab a token that will work for this in the meantime. You're not in the room. It's not the funnest of rooms to be in, I will say that. I mean, you're not all best friends. I'm just going to use a random token. I would change this token at some point, but for now, we're just using this person with a knife. While I'm fucking here, right? Okay. What's a little more? Okay, the first strike's going to be a 17. Which will hit. I'm using Logan's character sheet for the base of it, but her bonus is a little different than his. All right, 15 points of damage on the first strike. Yes. And he has to make a Constitution saving throw. To save from the primal fear of the sun. He's able to get through the first blow, but your sister has 2 more. Natural 20. Ignore that first one because D&D does their own little thing. 27. Okay, he has to save again. Victor's a very busy person. 20 will hit. Yes. Oh, wait, she's a fucking monster. Yeah. As the lore states, she turned down the throne because she was going to attack her take her entire kingdom to attack her grandmothers. She's a hothead, to say the very least. Yeah. Bonus action. Yeah, Lala's not built that way. All right, 69 points of damage total across the entire. Yeah, it is. One last save for him. He's done great on not actively shitting his pants. I did every time. After the 3 strikes and the punch, he'll stand up and just bloodied weapons in hand look over at April with dead eyes. You said something about not leaving this room. It brings it to Solus. Okay, roll a d20 and we're going to take, let's see what it was for that. -4. Reaches in and pulls out some food. Not very focused. Mir. Just rejoin the chat. It is your turn. Everyone upstairs has been murdered. The group has decided to make their way downstairs to join the larger fight, or to help the compatriots, as it were. No, only X has gone down so far. There's still Davina and Oriana. The turns haven't come up yet. But it was decided to go down. They hadn't gone yet. All right. 5. So it'll be movement and action. 20. All right. You don't see anyone one flight down, but as you get another flight down, Samson at the bottom of the steps, and there's an enemy all the way at the end of the hallway. But you use movement and action. You don't have any way to attack them at this moment. You could use a bonus action for healing things if you like, but that's all you have at your disposal right now. Anything else from you, Terrence? As far as bonus action? Oh, he muted again. You could. Only thing you could do from here is heal Samson. All right. So you can do healing word at 1st, 2nd, or 3rd level, your choice. Yeah, that's the highest. All right. I think he thoroughly got the pause put on him. Do you want me to roll it for you, or can you roll it? Not you. Terrence? Okay. Got you. Samson, you get 10 points of healing. Oh yeah, this is our 11:30ish. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's 9:30. Oh, what am I talking about? I was thinking about falling back. Like, yeah, people are tired. Of course they are. You better stay your ass up. All right. By choice. That was funny. You know, time change. Okay. Davina's turn. She is going to also make her way downstairs to continue her murder spree. 10, 15, 20, 30. All right. She will make sure she steps in front of Samson. Since he looks a little beat up. Brings us to Samson's turn. Davina. You can just step around her. Yeah, she's kind of big. It's literally just 5 feet to the left or the right. Yes, he is. Yeah. Let him rip. Hit, miss, hit, hit. So 3 of them hit. 10, 13. All right. Another 17 points of damage as you keep just throwing these Eldritch Blasts left and right into him. He's still standing. He's looking hurt, but he's still going. Bonus action or movement. Davina, Mir. That you're aware of. Okay. What do you say to inspire her? All right. Brings us to Oriana. 5, 10, 15. She's going to run and kick in Shalora's door, actually. So throw it open, see the battle-crazed, bloody Aronica, and just close it back. just gonna close that door right on back. Oriana. She is very familiar with Veronica. And will set her attention further down the hall. Your sister has a bit of reputation. Dead, dead, blind and dead. Stun? Oh, stun is also dead now. Fighting Solora. Okay. Things did not go anywhere near okay for him. He is going to step out of he's going to try to grapple you again and try to put you in between him and your sister. Are you going to fight him off this time, or are you going to be grappled? Either roll acrobatics or athletics. So your dex or your strength, essentially. Oh, cool. You had to beat 20. So 24 will definitely do it. As he tries to grab you, you're able to just move out the way now that you're willing and ready to fight. You just go, shit. You don't. He will look around and look back at that window. As he is going to try to make a run for it. But your sister is going to take a reaction to try to grab him. Absolutely. No, you can use a weapon. You definitely hit him. I'll go ahead and roll damage. 10? Jeez. Yikes. As you do 10 points, Veronica is able to reach out and grab him as well. And instead of swinging with her bloodied cutlass, she reaches out with the brass-knuckled hand. And she will just, as you punch him in the back, she grabs him around the throat and slams his head into the ground, cracking his neck. She will once again stand and look to April. No one leaves here alive but Faust. You just can't stop. You just can't stop. That makes it. Do you hear? You didn't even hear it. You just don't hear it. Is that what it is? It's not just me, right? It's not just me, right? Okay. Sadly was the word. Yeah, Veronica says, no one leaves here alive but Faust. And Lord just gives her the... Oh. I'm sure is a pure display of sadness for April's impending death. But be that as it may. It's not pity. It's not. Well, it feels like sad comeuppance. It's like, oh, karma. No, it's not. Listen, far be it for us to tell you how it was meant. I'm not going to gaslight you. It was meant genuinely. So that's what it is. It was a genuine expression of emotion that April will take how she takes. Now, the one who ran to get Kaya's attention. He will turn and see you all coming. And he will just kind of smirk. As he says, right now, I guess that's the warm-up. And he will scoot downstairs. Let me roll a thing for him. As and Oriana can see this, there are no lights on downstairs at all. It is in complete darkness. The poison one. Who the hell's? Oh, the person who jumped out the window. I say, who the hell's poison? Oh, poison affects his checks. Let me roll his again. It may have gone as well as he thought. Okay. Okay, he does some things. X. You have healed Midas. Midas has rushed down the hall, and as you turn to look, Midas is gone. Still here, Greg? You're muted, Greg, if you're talking. Mm-hmm. You don't see him. 21 stealth. You do not see Midas. You run, get to the top of the stairs, look down the stairs. You see everyone but Solora and Midas. No. Mir will answer. There was one at the top of the stairs. He talked some shit about it being a woman and went downstairs. There was one at the top of the stairs. He talked some shit about this being a warm-up and he ran downstairs. Because it's your turn. Damn it, Greg. Stop breaking immersion. Man, jeez. What is with you today, Greg? It was me. Oh, you threw me off. You threw me off, man. Okay. This is now using your action to move. This is now using your action to move further. It was 55 feet to get here. 55? What's your full thing? My goodness. Okay, that puts you here. I think you get that once because of your race, not actual ability you have. Yeah, you get it back. No, you've gone the full. Oh yeah, 65 would be your action. You get to 55. You can see down the stairs, and you just see darkness and some billowing, which you assume is fog. No. You cannot see in the dark. Cautiously. All right, give me a perception check. $16. No, no, sir. Go ahead and roll it. This is just you trying to be quiet going down the stairs. There's nothing to actively hide behind. Regret. So you have regret for her actions? Or you're feeling regret for her? You're feeling her regret? Okay. That fits. We have pulled back from the monster that is Solora into the person that is Solora. Okay. With a 16 perception, you don't see anyone down here. But roll a history check for me. Give me one quick second. Every single one. You just will not let that be like a happy but unfortunate childhood. It just man. Jeez. With the perception check, there's a scratching sound that you're picking up in the very edge of the room somewhere. And as you think back, it's an old memory at this point. But you know for 100% fact that one is in this room with you. Yes. Well, that's a decision for your next turn, sir. April O'Neil, who finds herself in quite the not great situation. April is going to her eyes go a little wild. As she will see the look of regret that you have, Solora. Genuine regret that Solora has. And she will say, don't you dare. Don't you dare regret it now. as she is going to. Damn, Veronica is so fucking terrifying. Bonus action, disengage. No, she doesn't have to. She won't do that. She'll stay in Veronica's range, as she will run around Veronica to you. She's gonna take 3 strikes at you. She's gonna try to put you down before Veronica can put her down. Unless she came here for one reason. One and some, you know, some pops, but pops did not work out. Okay, hold on, let me. I'll roll a dice over here. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. The first one is a 23. That will do 'unarmored defense is while your AC is currently 18. You get +2 for that. Yeah, so if you put on armor, it would drop your AC a good bit. So the first strike is 6, which does drop you unconscious. She is going to strike again. Uh-oh, does 16 hit? It does not. She misses. Oh, April O'Neil, fumbling the murder bag. 23 will. It's a crit, so you failed 2 death saves. But that's her 3 attacks, because she missed one. And that is her turn, as she rises with bloody daggers, looking at Veronica, who is mindless with fury, as she now looks at Veronica with a look of regret and simply says, "We've all made choices to be here." This brings us to Kaya. X, as you stare into the shadows. A barrel of something comes flying past you, but you're very easily able to dodge it. It just breaks from the steps behind you. Second one, again, easily dodged. Goes a little further, breaks at the very top of the steps. Third one, you dodge again. This time, it breaks at right next to you. This time, you can smell it. It is liquor. Midas. You have stealth. No one saw you in this cubby. They've all ran past you. 30 or 35? Man, you guys. You guys just keep getting faster. I keep giving you boons. Let me see. I would say you can just make out X's staff on the steps. Oriana will look back at you and say, "She is with her sister. I would not interfere. But you may check if you wish." You can use your action to move. No. 15. As you go 15 feet and open the door, you see Solora unconscious. A stab wound radiating from her chest where she was stabbed. April O'Neil standing over her with 2 daggers, and her sister looking crazed. Full sister. She's breathing heavy. Save her! Bonus action? Which is a bonus action? And I'm gonna keep you in the door frame till you figure this out. I'm gonna keep you in the doorway till you figure it out unless you want to come in the room regardless. It took your action to even get to the door. You have enough movement to get to her, but you would have to be a bonus action to do anything with her. No, they want spells. They're not spells. That's an ability. And just to be clear, her turn is next. She has to roll a death save. Well, Midas. Is that a bonus action? That's not a bonus action then. Cantress will say, no, they will say bonus action on them. Can you quicken a cantrip, or can you only quicken? A spell has a casting time of 1 action. You spend 2 sorcery points, making it a bonus action. Yes, you can. So she is at 0 hit points and stable. She still has 2 failed death saves, but she's not have to roll this time. She doesn't have to roll at all for that 3rd death save. She gets stabbed, she's out. No, you've used everything at this point. But she is stabilized. She's fine. She has not taken a single hit. She got kicked against the wall. She took some damage. You said you ran slow? Okay, this brings us to Solora. Well, the dying have been spared. So You are stuck unconscious at this point, actually. Yeah. So roll a d20 for Solus. What was it? Minus, yeah, -4. Woo! Solus just throws the bag. No. Solus goes into the bag. He does. You can leave the bag where it is. Okay. Brings us to Mir, who is going to okay, so you scream out she's not okay. Yeah, because that I'm gonna let you get in there, but in that case, Mir, instead of going past the room, which he was going to do, got that in just in time. I mean, to be fair, had Oriana been in there, it wouldn't have changed anything. She didn't know Solora had 1 hit point, to be fair. She has just that. Any rate. Mir will healing word 3rd level using his 11 points of healing for Solora. Yes. Yeah, you know who stabbed you. Oh, no idea. You have no idea who healed you. April's currently staring at your sister, who is staring at her. But that's Mia's movement and action. And it'll bring us to Davina. Oops. Let me lock that so it stops moving. Okay. Now Davina is going to Davina does not like people attacking her friends. Her healing is cure wounds. She has to touch you for that. So she can't heal you from where she is. Yeah, all her healing is touch. In that case, she is going to puts her at 30. She's gonna run in and throw her battle axe at she'll throw a dagger at April. I'll throw 2 daggers actually. Natural 20 because it's Solora. It's Davina. ignore the first one. So 12 points of damage with the dagger. With the first dagger. Bonus action. Blinding Smite. Let's see what I've done first. Hold on, I gotta roll the damage for Blinding Smite, and then our friend here must make a save to not be blind. So another 3d8 of radiant damage for 17. And the save is a con save. And April O'Neil is blind. For up to 1 minute, she gets to make a save at the end of each of her turns. Brings us to Samson. Still with us, Chris? It is the equivalent of 10 o'clock. I think Chris may actually be asleep. I think we will make him Eldritch Blast something. He has 30 feet of movement. At this point, it's too crowded in that doorway for him to shoot in. And Davina's in the spot he'd have to land, so he can't walk in either. He'll press on. And I will say Satson being a bard will immediately pick up the smell of the crates of liquor that have been smashed up here. Or the barrels, I should say. And let's roll straight intelligence roll for him. 10. Someone's wasting liquor. I don't know. 10's not very high. But he will. He'll hold his action, I think, with Eldritch Blast. I'm not sure what else to do. He can't get all the way down the stairs, and it's dark down there now. And he's smart enough not to run down into a dark room with no action. He'll hold his action there. Unless anyone has any other suggestion for that. No, you crept down. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If Chris had been here, he could have been like, I think I know what's about to happen here. I rolled to give his character the opportunity to do what, Chris would have probably done. You can very easily jump to the conclusion they might burn us alive. Yes. Okay. Let me do one more thing really quick before I do Oriana's turn. Oriana kind of curses herself for a moment for assuming that Veronica had it handled. But she is concerned about the crates being thrown. She will yell into the room, "Do you have it handled?" All right. Whatever's out there, he said. Should go 15. She will run to the top of the stairs and stop. She will say, calmly but quickly, oh, she can see in the dark, actually. She doesn't have to guess. She will say to you, X, you need to back up. There are 8 of them. They are going to set the steps on fire. Great. Getting tired of you, Greg. Oriana is going to rush him and try to get the match before it's struck. X, you see Oriana rush past you and disappear into the darkness. As you can hear the swing of her sword, there's someone yell out in pain. And you hear the sound of something drop. You also hear the hissing laughter of Kaya. We aren't so unprepared, Oriana. As you can hear Oriana running to somewhere else. Using an unarmed strike to definitely hit somebody else. 5 points. Using her movement to run to a 3rd location. Will not hit the 3rd. All right, on to the string of dead people. My goodness. Poison's dead too. Right? No, Poison's the one that got out the window. So that's 2 rounds. X, you see a flame appear. And right in front of Oriana. As it lights, you can see she has just missed a punch in an attempt to grab whatever they are lighting. Natural 20. As they throw their flaming rag at you. I did say that, didn't I? Okay. You take 2 points of fire damage. And use a key point to throw it where? Yeah, it's gonna take more fire damage as you put this open fire thing through your leg and put it out. Well, actually, I will advise you not to do that because you got splashed with liquor on the last throw. This is a reaction. You use your reaction to catch it, and you use a key point to throw it. You're very limited here. Correct. It was your action, your reaction to catch the thing. You don't have anything to pull out a canteen or anything like that. Quickly. You heard her attacking down there, but she told you she was going for the matches. All right, roll. You are unaware. Mm-hmm. Yeah, next turn. It's just in his hand on fire, yeah. You can just hold it if you wanted to. Okay. Yeah, because throwing that was going to be fun. Okay. So you hold that, and Oriana disarmed 2, the third through theirs. You hear the sound of 3 more crates breaking. And you hear the unmissable sound of a murder. As someone, a very quick and sharp yelp before it's insanely quickly cut off. No, that was downstairs. April O'Neil, who's in a shitty spot. Wait. I missed Veronica, who goes after Solora. Let me do Veronica's turn. Okay. Let me back up to our murder friend here, who is going to take the 4 strikes against April O'Neil. Absolutely. The first strike hits. 16 points of damage. Second strike hits. 15 as she's getting. And Myas, you're right next to this. You can just see her eyes just getting wider and wider and just more full of rage, and veins just begin to bulge all over her face and her arms. She keeps shaking her head, trying to focus on April. But as she's swinging away at April, every time she pulls back, there's just a moment where she looks at you before looking back at April. um, 23. 14 points of damage. As she starts to quietly laugh a little bit. And as she takes her 3 strikes of the cutlass, she pulls back and balls up the fist with the brass knuckles on it. Miles, give me a dexterity saving throw. No, you're not about to die. Well, I don't think so. You take 6 points of damage as as she's staring at April, but she swings wide and cracks you clean across the jaw. Not taking your eyes off of April at all. Just laughing more and more manically as she stares at April and spins the cutlass. And says again, "No one leaves this room but Faust. No one leaves this room but Faust." This is my card. This is my membership ID. It's laminated with 2 punches. There's a reason Oriana did not go in the room. April O'Neil. No, I had missed your sister's turn. Okay. She's right in front of you. She's there's this token here. I just grabbed the token. She's kind of crouched with a knife, is what it looks like. That's pretty close. She's a little frenzied right now. She's not standing to her full height. Give me 1 second really quick. I gotta say, another fight that's, I think, going pretty well. April is blinded. Yes, she is looking really bad. You get advantage on attacking them. Yeah. Says the person on the ground. Oh yeah, let's fuck him up. Yes, you can. So, April is going. Yes. How what? Once again. Oh. Thank you. X, you're up. I forgot you were after all the goons. Oriana kind of kind of clicks her tongue in disappointment, if that makes sense. If you can grasp that concept. Kind of a no, I do not, X. One's down there. Now everyone knows there might be someone else down there. That's 15 feet. And you see Davina kind of in the doorway, but mostly in that room. Mia says, I'm not a wizard, Harry. I'm a doctor. That's a Star Trek joke. He can't do that. That's some real super wizard stuff. Not so much an artificer. He is very sciencey. He can absorb some elements. He can use. He can. He Misty Step, Flaming Spear, not helpful here. Gaseous Form. Himself and other people. He has nothing in his current spell loadout that does what you want to happen here, X. X, what you doing? No, you can ready one action. You can ready one action. No, it's not. You can ready one action. Mm-hmm. You can be ready and prepared for one of those eventualities. Hear me out, he says. Mm-hmm. How far back you going? Uh-huh. At disadvantage. All right, swing away. All right. $16 does not hit, as you can hear the sound of your staff being parried. You can go 5 unless you want to go off to the side because Samson's kind of in the way. All right. Now, April O'Neil. April. April once again is going through the ringer of emotions. She will curse and say, "No, no, no! I have to see it. I have to see it." Bonus action: she will take a potion. Alright, and she is going to take 3 strikes blindly against Salor. Disadvantage and advantage cancel each other out, so it's a straight roll. First one misses. Second one. I think this misses too. 15. Yeah. All 3 attacks will miss. As she just curses loudly. No, no, this isn't fucking fair. And she'll make a con save to try to save from the blindness. No, she knows that. She is still blind. This brings us to Kaya. You hear, try as you might, there's no escaping here. This is a fight to the death, Misfits. And next, from where you're standing, you can see an arrow get lit before it is raised up. Aimed at you, then you see her wink and aim it at Samson instead. She does, but actually she will shoot at X all the same. She's gonna shoot at X because she thinks it's funny. Oh, that's right. You do still have that in your hand. It's 1 point. No, I rolled and it wasn't 1. Alright, first attack. So it misses wildly. So it is not close enough for you to catch. It's a natural 1. She was aiming for you. This is either going into the steps or the ceiling. Roll d20 for me, Craig. Below. She's trying. That's situational advantage. She's trying to hit X in the face. She's not popping a string. I don't do that. That's annoying for everyone involved. Early. I learned. This is really stupid to do. It'll go into the ceiling. It goes into the ceiling. It goes into the ceiling, people. Oh my God. She takes 6 points of damage as the bow scrapes along her forearm. You guys. Let me write it down so I don't forget. That may end up killing her at the end. Well, you don't see the second shot coming. That one also misses. You hear it hiss by your ear, X. How dedicated is he to making this happen? What kind of dice did you get? Oh. Very awesome. Well, if you want to turn your camera on to your dice, you could definitely roll with those. Okay, just checking one thing really quick. Okay, so. So X, you hear it before you see it. An arrow is coming for your face. Are you going to try to catch it? Now, mind you, you do not have an open hand. Your staff. You can catch it. Oh, it is not. Yeah, you can deflect it. You can deflect the missile. Yeah. That will reduce the damage by 1d10 plus 16 is what will reduce this damage by. Okay, let's see what the damage was. Okay, I gotta roll some dice over here. Well, since it came when you couldn't see her, it's sneak attack, so it's quite a few. Does 21 hit you, buddy? Okay. Let me go to one of these character sheets so I can roll these dice. Okay, well, the arrow itself isn't much. Okay. All right. You take 24 points of damage. 28. But you reduced it. No, but you reduced it, so it was 28, which gets subtracted to. How much did you bring it down by? There you go, only 10 points of damage. All right, those are her 3 strikes. Bonus action. bonus action, you see a lantern turn on next to a table as she turns on a lantern. Oh, I say lights a lantern, I should say. And you can see a smile just radiate from her face. Oh, because she's smiling. Yeah. She is smiling at the action of having lit it. And as it lights, you can see in front of her nothing but broken barrels of liquor and wine. This brings us to Midas, and we're going to close it out at Solora's turn. She's next to you, but yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Are you channeling? Okay. 25 will hit. Okay, so she is going to use Uncanny Dodge to half that. Yeah. Oh. You have to be a rogue to have sneak attack. It's not a rogue ability. But actually, no, she can't use Uncanny Dodge if you can't see. You have to see the attacker. Takes the full 32. Oh, that's why. I'm gonna have to. Going forward, you gotta call that first, buddy. Yes. Call it first, please. No, he is making a spell into a bonus action. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. If you're gonna quicken the spell afterwards, that's fine. Just don't quicken the spell you've already done. After you've done it, is my ask here. Don't throw a fireball and after it hits, quicken it to a bonus action, essentially. So what is she doing? Okay. Nope. She fails it. Ooh. It's not looking good for Miss O'Neill. Okay, hold on, let me get this camera together. Okay, so Midas, you inflict your damage. April is essentially on her last legs here. You go to leave the room. And she's using her reaction. As Veronica not even looking away from April. Only Faust. Only Faust survives. Does 18 hit? You take 15 points of damage. Give me a Constitution saving throw. It is a little familiar. Midas, as you go to move, you suddenly find yourself unable to. As you feel engulfed by the primal, savage, age-old fear of the sun, of its might, of its power, of its destructive capabilities. You find your vision reduced to 10 feet as well. You can see Solora, though. And Solora, it is your turn. April? I mean, your sister? No, it's a regular one. If you move out of her range. You moved out of her combat range. Yeah, it's just a reaction to get a swing. You were leaving the room. No, it stopped you. It's like Sentinel. If you use a reaction with Sentinel, you stop them from moving the 5 feet that would have gotten out the range. Once you've triggered it, it can still stop. Yes. Once you've triggered it, you just don't get to move the full 5 is what it does. You still get hit. It just stops you from being able to move 5 feet. It's just the way it works. 10 feet? I guess 15 feet. Mm-hmm. No, so you're 15 feet away. You are prone, so it'll be half your speed to get up. $20 feet is what it'll put you at. Mm-hmm. There's no point to. There's no 22. No, it's 5. Everything's 5 feet. All right. Okay, you reach in, you pull out the Shield Guardian. There used to be a really good token for this. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, I think it was a Hero Force token. Okay. 5. She's right next to him. 5 feet. No. Are you still pulling him out? Okay. I'm just gonna use a random token for it. I don't know what happened to my cool Warforged token. Oh, there he goes. Come token, come. Oh, hold on, got it. No. No, I would say he's way too big for that. It's way too big. It's way too big for that. Okay. So the Shield Guardian immediately appears, engulfing this corner of the room, and immediately upon appearing and looking at you, cast Polymorph on you. Per the preloaded spell from a year ago, and the preloaded instructions, should you ever go below half health, you are polymorphed into a giant ape. This is a very important thing to remember. It's a reaction. Yep, there's a reaction. So there's now a giant shield guardian and a giant ape in this room. Uh, 10 feet. Let me see what the ape's reach is. A 5-foot reach for the ape. Yeah, its movement speed is 30. 30 move, 30 climb. Oh wait, that's a regular ape. Let me see if they have a giant ape stat. Okay, so yeah, giant ape is 10 and your movement is 40. So yeah, its combat reach is 10 feet, so you can reach by this from here. I would say 10 feet. You are. Where she's positioned, you can't do that. You can put your arm in the way, but you're a giant monkey. She's not gonna let you. You can try. Yeah, because I'll say going into the bag would be a bonus action, so you can use your action to pick somebody up. Okay. All right. So roll a d20 at 9. At 9. Mm-hmm. You letting yourself get thrown out this room? Holy shit! You don't roll with anything. You don't roll with shit, bro. Natural 20 for a 29. Give me a dexterity saving throw, Midas. Yes, dex save, please. Okay. I'm going to do one for Davina as well because you're flying right into her like a bullet. She's just trying to avoid a flying Midas. She's not a small person either. 8. 8. She failed the dex save. Her strength is 19. Yeah. It's 29 strength with a 20. What dex save? 22 dex save. So this is what's going to happen here. She failed the dex save, but she doesn't know what time it is. So she's not going to fall. She is going to essentially swing the shield and clip Midas to bring him up and over herself. That's what we'll get with an 8. Midas, you're going to take the blunt of an unarmed strike, essentially. It's either run into her or get clipped and out the run by the shield. She can't move. That's fine, but he's being athletic and graceful. She didn't move at all. Right. So her strength is 19. A person is flying into her at full speed. It's going to hurt Midas any way this goes. So either Midas doesn't get out the room, Midas does get out the room. Those are the options here. So without rolling a strength save for her to see if she's holding her ground, she tried to jump out the way and could not, right? Because she's in the door frame. So she tries to jump, hits the door frame. Midas plows into her. So either she failed. It's an 8. She failed. She was trying to get out the way because again the mode is get out the room, right? She was unable to do that because she rolled an 8. She cannot get out the room. She cannot get out of Midas's way. So the options being that she's big and strong, either Midas hits a brick fucking wall, or she can try to get Midas out the room. She So this is what we'll do. We'll put it at she is not completely prone as Midas plows through her. Then she's not moving from that spot. She's staying in the doorway. Midas will get 5 feet out because he goes right over her, but he's also prone from clobbering into her. You ran into a person, bro. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like. If both of theirs had been high, they'd both be on their feet and have used the momentum to jump back with it and had landed perfectly in the hallway. He would have made his landing if she could get out the way. He would have perfectly landed this and had some extra move to get as far out there as he wanted to. is what that would have done. Running into a whole large person throws that off. We are still in session. Good. We're about to close now. We're legislating some things. No, we're not done yet. Hold on, let me think it through a little more. I'm gonna put it. You're prone and you take only half damage from the collision. That's what we'll put the high dex save to have done for this. So 3 points of damage is what you take. Are you really? I was gonna laugh. Not gonna lie. There's a reason she went into politics. Yeah. She did. She did. She did. It's not as bad. It's just something moved. Hit it. No, he did not come in. Yeah. Behind what? He never came in. He never came in. Yeah. So what is Solus doing? Okay, and we will end it there, picking up on your sister's turn next session. Yes, please. Shield Guardian. Stone Giant. Let me see what his bonus is. Okay. -1 dex, so 18. Oh, it was always going to be hilarious. Never came back out that bag if you were in danger. That's always been in my mind to remember. Yes. They are strong enough to be a challenge. Like they aren't all your level. Like that's why usually if there's a lot of numbers, they're lower. If there are fewer of them than you, they're stronger. That's the best barometer, I think. That only what? Generally, the leaders of a group, like you guys keep running into, are able. They're strong enough to fight a couple of you at one time. The goons, as they are, may be balanced to be able to kick your ass, but they may not be outright stronger than you. They just may have skills that may not go well with your strength. Like if you guys are all asleep and they get crits on you. Yeah. You got to make a roll at the end of this. That's gonna do a thing, but you're not gonna die. You're not gonna die. But yeah, that was cool. That came together. I've been for the last 2 weeks. I've been trying to figure out exactly what that was gonna be exactly, and a couple of ideas for it. Might be. It's gonna come up the steps. About fire safety and fire danger. Can you now? Lift the bathtub. Davina can. It has to first fill. Right. It has to fill up first, though. Like, by the time that happens, you don't have a tub currently full of water, is what I'm saying. By the time you fill it and throw it, you're probably aflame. Let's see. Very selfish, but yes, that would work. Bigger, better, stronger. That went again. It's going well for you guys. You guys are powering through. Shalora didn't die. If April O'Neil didn't miss that one shot, though, she'd have been out the paint. You can't do that at 0 hit points. You can't do that unconscious. But yeah, you do have shield. No. She had dropped you. She had put you up to 0 with the first hit. If the next 2 had landed, she'd have killed you. Because you guys both said no. They stabilized you after she missed the killing blow. When she missed the killing blow, then hit you again. You got stabilized with 2 death fails. You have that spell? Oh, I guess you think you do. All right, Greg. Do you have any more diamonds for that? I feel like we expunged the inventory of reviving at the moment. The token's gone. Someone got revived. I failed with reviving for Stavon, so that diamond's gone. I'm not sure how many are left. You had the staff for a while that had the spell in it, I think. Did the staff have? No. Oh. No, he does, but okay. I'm not sure how many diamonds you guys have to revivify people. I made the items and put them in your inventories. I know I used Davina's when she used it for Stavon. I do not know that you have Stavon. Yeah, it failed. Okay, so you have. Okay. I'm asking. No, I'm just trying to make sure we're keeping track of the inventory here. Yeah, that was vicious. Man, that was fucking wild. What are you up to now for your Is it only 8? You used like 6 last session. Mm-hmm. Now, are you counting last session that the first time to get it was 1, second time to get it was 2? Okay. All right. All right, folks, got in the stream.